Hello and good morning, good afternoon. Today is Thursday, the 5th of December, and I'm at work. I think it's the first time I'm sharing my workplace, so it looks really grey and dabbed up here, but further down it gets more colorful, and I actually do have a nice view outside. However, as you have seen already, I've been in Munich these last few days, and I've been posting about what I've been visiting and good food, and there was a museum visit, like an art museum with Art Deco style. In German it's Jugendstil, which was brilliant. And then we were at the residence of the former Bavarian kings, and that was very, very fancy and quite over the top. They say that you need 2 to 3 hours to get through the tour, to do all the tour around the residence, but we took the shortcut because it was just too much. And we were hungry and thirsty. And yeah, today I'm back at work. Quite tired from all the traveling. I only came home late last night. Sneakily, I am recording in my lunch break, but I don't want anyone to know. Yeah, work, even in my lunch break. Or during my lunch break. So, where was I? Yes, this morning when I got to work, I found this on my desk. Isn't that nice? That's from my colleague. I've got, how many are we? I've got 5 direct colleagues. They're all very nice. Only one guy, the rest are all female. And in this, sorry about the crinkling noise. In this bag, there was a lovely Father Christmas in chocolate and a Christmas pen. So very nice. I do have something prepared for them as well. Some crochet Christmas socks with a granny stitch, and I'm going to fill them with marzipan. So that was the beginning of my working week, which started this week on a Thursday. Tomorrow, sorry, I am sucking on a sweet. Tomorrow, I'm going to be in home office. I'm always working from home office on Fridays. Well, usually, unless there is a special event, which I have to cater for. And in other news, I've bought some yarn in Munich. I've been at the Munich Knits Festival, which is a yarn festival. I think it only exists for 2 years, 1 or 2 years. It's quite young, but it was very interesting. There were many stalls. I've made a special video, which you've probably watched already. And the yarn I've bought, well, I went there for 2 days. Saturday I didn't buy anything, and when I was back in the hotel, I realized that I hadn't bought anything, so I went back on Sunday and I got myself 3 skeins of yarn. And then I was gifted another 2 skeins of yarn by my mother. But that's going to be a Christmas present, so I can't use them or do anything with them yet. They are in my luggage, but well, maybe I'm going to show them to you once I'm home, but that's not for another couple of hours. I've done some Christmas shopping because I don't have any presents yet. I've bought some barbecue chutney and some spices. special spices and special chutney, and that's going to be present for my extended family. And then I still have to get something special for my mother and my sister and my brother-in-law. The group of people I'm going to have to buy presents for isn't that big. We are not that many anymore, but the more you want to be close to those you are loving, right? So yeah, still have to do some more shopping. One thing I've bought, if you've watched my little Vlogmas kind of videos so far, you've seen on day number 3 a Christmas music concert in a church, and I was very, let me just check, I loved it so much that I ordered the CD of that music, not from those who were playing it in the church, but there is a recording from Nexus Audio from the 70s, and there was a used CD. I hope it's still going to play. So I have ordered that for €7, and let me just check. It's called Trumpet and Organ at Liverpool Cathedral, Alan Stringer and Noel Ross Thorne. And the music, which I really loved, was Stanley Voluntary No. 5 in D, which is, I don't know, made me feel very Christmassy, made me feel the Christmas spirit. So many of you are posting Vlogmas videos these days. It's difficult to catch up. I have caught up with Rika, who is Wool Around the World. She is in India, and she's not celebrating Christmas in India because she's in a Buddhist kind of community, and she's posting instead about the monasteries and the goats, the buildings, the people, the crafts, all the things, and her yarn projects. So that's really something interesting, unusual and interesting, which I both like. I have caught up with Ruth, who is counting sheep. Sorry, chat. Work-wise. I'll be back. Well, and half an hour later, I have no idea what I was talking about, but I told you about the wool. I'm going to show you later. And I've told you about my little Santa, chocolate Santa. And yeah, nothing too exciting. Just a usual work day. See you later.
Later that same evening.
Bought a couple of things for myself. That's for myself as well. Colleagues. One of the colleagues doesn't like sweets, so this is what he gets. More for the colleagues. And let me show you the yarn. Yarn. I will talk about this in my next podcast, proper podcast episode, I think. But this is from an alpaca farm in Germany, these two. And I've got their names somewhere. This is a very special skein. It's from Nina Hand Dyed Yarns. She's on Etsy, I believe. And this is mulberry silk and kid mohair and a bit of polyamide. And this is really special. Look at the sheen. And this is a yarn which I am going to get for Christmas. I have to give it to my mother and she will pack it up, and it's two skeins of yarn of this, And I'm going to hold it together with this sparkly, what's it called? Creative Crazy Paillettes. So I need 4 of these for 2 of these. And this will be an XXL shawl in the making.
20 minutes later.